Hey guys, welcome back to The Division with me, Wubblemonster. And we are now in Manhattan. Woohoo! So, we've reached the main gameplay area. And like I said, I love how this game looks. Look at that. They've got a beautiful carousel here just as you land in Manhattan to give you hope. Oh, this is a fun and joyous place. But it is not fun or joyous. Well, it can be if you like shooting stuff, setting it on fire, blowing it up, and other sort of shenanigans like that, then you'll have great crack. There isn't a huge amount to do here. You can see it's telling you where the exit is. There are a couple of vendors here, guys. You can go and check them out if you want. But you are limited in money, and in reality, these items that they have will help you. You can sell some of the guns you have, but as you can see, you're getting tiny amounts of money for them. That shotgun there, you get 5 credits for selling it. And you're really not going to have a lot. I've got 400 in my wallet, but you can get some decent gear at the start, which will make you a bit more survivable. You can get rid of your nonsense too, and the crafting parts that you would get from any of those would be rubbish, so there's not really any point in doing that. Whether there's much point in selling them, to be honest, I don't know, but at least it clears out backpack space, and you've got a few bits and pieces there. If you want to buy something now, I was having a look at this. As you can see, this mask here would increase my firepower by about 10% and my health a bit. This increases the health a massive amount. Look at that. That goes from 1279 to 1707, which is huge. So I bought it because I'm a bit of a pussy and I'm afraid that I'm going to get dead. Couldn't afford to buy this guard vest, even though it would have made us a whole lot better. And I wasn't looking, that's why it had to tell me that. Couldn't buy that either. I could buy this mask, which increases our firepower and our toughness. And then you can see there's a holster there as well and some gloves. So have a look around, decide if you want to get something or not. It's not vital that you do. Like I said, I picked some of them up because I like to be survivable if I can. And it all helps. While you're here, what you want to do as well is head over here to this JTF officer, and they'll give you a sit rep update, give you a few missions that you can go out and do quite quickly outside. You'll see there's also restock here, which is great. Always handy to restock whenever you can. And there's another vendor there. A little further up here, as you can see in the distance beside the opening to that tent, is the situation board, and it's marked on your HUD there. Get an update on that, have a read of it, and it'll give you a few other bits and pieces that you can do. Here's your stash. If you've played before, you can stash stuff in there and switch it from one character to the other. Now, that can be handy, but in reality, if your character is a high level, then you're going to be stopped by what weapons you can or can't equip. Now, I'm equipping that new stuff. As you can see, my toughness went from 1279 there to 1707. And we're going to trash some of the other stuff. And you can see now we're up to 2154 toughness. That's a huge difference, guys, okay? Massive difference, and that will make us that bit more survivable. Now, I'm sure I can still get dead because I'm an idiot. We've also got the 2 weapons equipped now. It's good to equip 2 weapons, and you open the second slot when you're at level 4, simply because you will have rounds for different weapons. So I like to have an SMG and an assault rifle, or a marksman rifle and an assault rifle. This is the main mission here, guys, your first main mission. You can see there's a safe house there in the cavern, but we've got this: establish the base of operations. That is the boo, base of operations, BOO, boo. But instead it should be yay, because you want to get that established, okay? That's going to be your base early on in the game, well, throughout the game, but particularly early on when you're at the early stages of leveling up. You're going to be using the boo a lot. Also, one of the main story missions is right beside the boo, so it's handy to be able to get there and get that set up. And it will give you the opportunity to upgrade your boo, and by doing so, you will get new perks and talents, etc. Now, there's a piece of intel, guys. You saw it popped up on the mini-map there. I was about to run past it, I noticed it at the last second. So, we're just running up here, guys. We're just following the waypoint, and I love this. Look at this. Christmas lights up. I don't know if that's something they added, but it looks really, really cool. This alleyway here, guys, I remember playing this game before and there being a mission down here, and I went in, and to be honest with you, I got fucking owned. Okay, there's a dude down here who is a high-level elite guy. Now, I just ran into these two guys after getting killed before. You think I would have learned my lesson, but no, I didn't, because I am stupid. So I knew there was an elite guy down here, and I wanted to get my revenge on him. So that's the reason why I came down here and stepped away from the boo. Now there's the two guys. You can see in the distance there, 5-0. This guy 5-0 is a big bad guy, and I decided to engage early on, which is pretty stupid because, again, my shooting is poor. Knocked a little off his armor, but I really just wanted to kill this guy. Okay, this was personal to me. And that's probably not the best idea. The other thing is, it shows we got 5 threats there. I wasn't concerned about that, guys, because this alley is closed off and those other threats were in the next street. So I should have been more concerned, and I would have been more concerned, but I was aware that they were in the next street, so I didn't have to worry about them too much. And look at that for shooting. That was awesome. I think I landed 1 round out of 10 or 15 there. So I just wanted to take this 5-0 guy out because he annoyed me. I don't even know if I got a good drop from him, or if I got decent XP, and I had to use my med kit, but he just pissed me off, so I decided to throw a grenade down at him here and get him out of there. Unfortunately, he'd already decided to run. He nearly kills me. I had to use a med kit again. That's 2 med kits just to kill this piece of shit, but he annoyed me. And we got the whole 36 XP for killing him. Hey, 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 it's a mountain, but it all adds up. But we did get a couple of drops, so we've got some stuff in the bag. And because I killed him and he was out of the way, I decided to keep going down here because there's a virus research mission down here. That JTF support is again on the street running parallel to us on the left hand side, and we will come back to that. We can do it later, but this is our first virus research mission. Okay, these missions are all pretty standard. You boot up the scanner at the start. It then tells you you have a certain amount of time to activate the others. So I've got 2 more to get, and I've got 6 minutes almost to do it. It's loads of time. There are a bunch of items in this building as well, guys, okay? A lot of them are just cosmetic, as you'll see. I'm picking up stuff here. There's a mesh cap. But you will get a couple of other bits and pieces, and I believe there are armors and armor pieces and weapons in here too. So you can get those also. You've loads of time, right? So don't be worried about the time. Keep an eye out on where you're going. I decided obviously to run into the banister there at the end of the stairs and rub my balls in it for some reason because I was getting stuck on the scenery. But you can see there are loads of things on the mini-map. Now, some of those are much smaller, and that's because they're on different floors, okay? They're above or below you, so just be aware of that. And it is kind of slow sometimes to pick up these items, but you know what? It's worth having a look. You may pick up something nice. There we go. We've got an M1911. Little code 45. Always good. And in here we picked up something else. So it is worth having a look around. You can pick up all those items if you want. The cosmetics are literally that, guys. You might like to change your clothes and have a particular color scheme, or you want to dress up as a soldier, or whatever it is. That is up to you. But yeah, have a look around and you'll see what you can pick up. Now, there's the other virus scanner. As you can see, they don't show up in the mini-map, so keep an eye out for them. They're all pretty standard. You find the scanners, you do your bits, and luckily we got a restock there, but we haven't fired any rounds. And then you upload the data. What this will do for us, guys, is give us a bit of XP, but also it will give us medical wing supplies, which we need to upgrade our medical wing later. Like I said, when I'm playing solo, I tend to want the medical wing upgrades because they give you health benefits and make you that little bit more survivable as a solo person. We got ourselves a nice blue jacket there. I'm sure that's going to look absolutely fabulous. And there's a rucksack in here, so grab whatever's in there as well. As you can see, we've got plenty of time here, guys. We've got 3 minutes 40 seconds left. And we've been kind of running through. I haven't stopped to pick up every item on the way. You can do that if you wish. You will have loads of time. And there's our scanner. So that's 3 out of 3. Boom. We've got it. But the clock is still ticking. Now, we're going outside here. Guys, this is another thing that I love about the Division, is that this weather system is dynamic, and also the day-night cycle. Now, I got a bit disoriented here because I was looking at that snow and thinking, wow, it's awesome. And it is awesome because you can be playing through a mission, and like I did here, you walk outside and it's snowing. That lowers your visibility quite a lot. And it's nighttime, which again lowers your visibility quite a lot. and it's just pretty cool. Now, we can see the marker there ahead of me. I've got everything active on the HUD at the moment, guys, as well, just to make it easier for you to see what's going on, but also for me, because I haven't played for ages, so being honest, it helps. Now look at those guys. You see, he's only a few feet away, and I'd completely forgotten that these guys were even there. For some reason, I thought that the first guy in front of me had actually killed him, but I didn't. I took him down there with that second burst, but I should have taken him out with the first burst. At least got him out of my face. We're taking out these few guys. They're just by the objective, and once we get them out of the way, we're free to complete the mission. But like I said, you'll find these for the security wing, the tech wing, and the hospital wing, or the medical wing. So they're handy to do. They're not huge XP. I think it's 600 odd XP, but it all adds up. But the actual supplies themselves are worth a lot to us, and because I had to go and own that bitch 5.0, then I had to do this here as well, because it was just handy, and I'm going to be upgrading it. So there's the send data port. Boom, upload the data to the cloud, and that's it completed. Now for that we got our 60 supplies, 34 credits of mountain money, and 690 XP. Again, it all adds up. But there is a loot crate near the end of most, if not all, of these, and we got a piece of armor and an extended mag, so that's nice. So again, back to the main mission, which is, let's get back and establish the boo. If you want, guys, you can run around here and do a bunch of these side missions, okay? It'll tell you what level the enemies are. If you want a bit of a challenge, go for some of the higher level ones. That's up to you. I find this game is challenging enough as is. For some reason, it doesn't let you jump down there, which I think is very, very stupid in this game. But you can jump over the side here, and that's great. Took a tiny bit of fall damage, that's fine. And we are back now out in the alley that we came in through, where we encountered 5.0 and his buddies. And on your way back out here, dudes, just be careful. You can see there's a red line at the top of our minimap, and that means there's bad guys. So I could have run headlong straight into those guys. It's telling me there are more threats. Some of those guys are in the next street, so they're not an actual threat. So once these two are dead, we're good to go. Shooting appears to be getting slightly better, and that's okay. We got a flashbang grenade, that's nice. So we're heading back out into the main mission area, back onto the main street, which is Pennsylvania Avenue, I think, is it? Is it Pennsylvania Avenue? Pennsylvania Plaza. Level 3 to 5. So as you can see, at our level now, we're level 4. 3, those guys are going to be fine. 4, yeah, we don't have a problem. Oh, that was nice. We shot one of their grenades, I think. Killed them instantly. Always like an insta kill. And 5, level 5 are going to be tough. Okay, you see there's more guys here along the street, so always keep an eye on your scanner, so that you know what's in front of you. We picked up a lockpick there. I'm going to keep on going. We're just running up the street here. If you recall earlier, we saw this JTF. There you go. New objective: clear the area of hostiles and protect your allies. This is a JTF support one, and this will give us security wing supplies, I believe. I didn't activate this, didn't choose it, it just happens to be on the way. So again, it's handy to do. It's a little bit of XP, it's not a huge amount, but those security wing supplies will be handy. Now these JTF guys, they're supposed to be your buddies, and you've got to defend him. You can see his health bar there, the JTF officer, but they're fucking useless, these guys. I mean, no wonder New York is in the shit when these clowns are running the show, because they get in your way, they stand in front of you at the worst possible times, and they tend not to fucking shoot anybody, or if they do fire bullets down there, they're doing their stormtrooper impression, because they're not hitting fuck all. Anyway, it is what it is, and that's to be expected. But we can mince these guys, no problem. They're all pretty low level. And that's it. So, again, these encounters, guys, there we go. We've got our security wing supplies and our credits and our little bit of XP. These encounters, they do ramp up if you have more people in your party. So if you're playing with your buddies, it's great fun to go and level this all up. You'll all level up at the same time. You get shared XP as well, and you get your own drops, okay? So you don't need to worry about your mates stealing all your shit. At this stage, guys, I edited it out, but I'd actually equipped a sight to my weapon. So I was able to engage these guys at longer range, and I was looking to stay away from them to minimize the hits on me. and engage them and try and take them out and giving this site a go. I think it's R3 to look down the site. Now it's not a huge zoom on it, but as you can see, I'm killing like 2 or 3 guys now per clip as opposed to one guy or no guys per clip before. And I think that the game really does help you out, because when you're aiming down the sight, if you had that much recoil on it, it would be almost unusable. Whereas when we're aiming down the sight, the recoil isn't as bad, I don't think anyway. There's the main bad guy, Pool, Mr. Pool. So we're going to try and put the hurt on him if we can. And once we've gotten rid of all of those guys, then we will be able to get our boo operational. So Pool is there. There are a couple of other guys still there. I wasn't sure if this position was going to give me much cover because I was right at the edge of this van, as you can see. That's another thing you got to be careful of, guys. If you're directly behind cover, then obviously you're getting a lot of protection. But sometimes you think, oh, I'm in cover, I'm okay. But you're not going to be okay. Okay, so just be aware of that, particularly when you're aiming down sight or something or trying to take out a dude. You don't realize another guy's shooting at you. You'll find yourself in a world of pain very early on. And nobody wants to be in a world of pain unless you're into S&M or some weird shit like that. And even if you are, you don't want to be in a world of it all the time. So, take out these guys. We're right on it, as you can see. 13 meters. We're right outside the boo. That JTF sign is just right beside there. This is an area of the town you're going to be spending quite a bit of time in, because early game story missions are here. There you go now, guys. You see there, I ran out of ammo. I should have just switched over to the MP5, but on instinct, I just picked out my Colt 45, my pistol, and I got a backpack and a suppressor out of that encounter. So here we are, into the boo. We're in a safe zone. Base of operations is a personal space. The improvements you make to it are only visible to you. So as you get your boo online, guys, you will improve it. It'll get nicer looking, and that's all brilliant, and you'll be happy with it, and it'll look lovely. As you can see, there are lines on the ground there, okay, which will lead you to each wing: green, yellow and blue. And it's a mission that they've given you. Again, by doing this mission, you run into each area and you find the computer, and it's saying investigate each wing. You see the computers there ahead of us, and the place is a mess. Look at the state of it. Try and boot it up, and it says it's offline. So you've got to do the Madison Field Hospital mission to get the doctor to bring the medical wing back online. Now, it's the same for each wing, okay? There's a specific story mission for each wing, and when you complete that story mission, they're good missions too. They're actually good fun. When you complete those, you will get those people, and that will open up the wing then and allow you to upgrade it using the supplies that we just got from that encounter, the virus encounter and the JTF support encounter. The virus research ones are for the medical wing, and the JTF support are for the security wing, I believe. So we've gone into the boo. Now we get a sit-rep update from the JTF officer, and check out our map as well. Okay, these will give you a bunch of side missions around the boo, which give you plenty of things to do, keep you occupied and help you level up even higher. We're at level 4 now. Level 5 will open up a couple of new bits and pieces for us. I went into the rewards claim vendor here, guys. You might have weapons and armor in here. As you can see, there are backpacks there and things like that that you can pick up, and guns. Some of these are very, very good. Mine were very, very good. I don't know why I had them. I think it was some sort of pre-order thing that I had from years ago. You may find free stuff in there, so definitely go and check the rewards vendor, because as you'll see, this police M4 and my MP5 are decent, but that P416 is so much better. Now I have a number of them that all have the same numbers on them. Okay, 1908 for the DPS, and damage, RPM, mag, everything is the same. So choose one of those that you want, but that's a huge upgrade. Okay, I got a much better shotgun as well. Now I don't know about breaking these down. You can't sell them, because a lot of the stuff that you get for free will just come up as free if you go to a vendor. So you can't sell them. I went in here to remove this, because if you mark an item as junk to either scrap it or to sell it, and you have mods on it, it will tell you there are mods on it. It told me there was mods on it there. I'd forgotten that I had also put on this grip, which I should have seen because it's right there, and I took it off. The G36 is a decent weapon too, I believe, but again, that being white, it's a low level gun, so there's not much point in keeping it, and it doesn't do anywhere near as much damage as that P416 that we've got, so I'm going to scrap that too. Early on as well, guys, you're going to notice that until you've increased your backpack or upgraded your backpack, you're going to be limited in what you can carry. Now, you can carry loads of stuff, and that's great. I am going to do a video about skills and pouches and things later, which will show you your crafting parts and how you do crafting and things like that. You're not worried about it right now, okay? I wouldn't even care about it simply because it's so early in the game that at this stage, doing missions will get you drops, and will get you drops that are on your level or even above. You may need to level up, but you can see some of this gear that I just picked up now is going to give me decent upgrades, right? It will increase our toughness and our firepower. Skill power, guys, is really important, okay? And I don't mean to diminish it, but in a solo playthrough, health is good and having firepower is good. There will be a huge need for skill power later on, and it can make you very, very powerful, particularly in support roles. Okay, so if you're playing with your buddies, you really want to check out how you play a good support role and how you can actually support your team, and it will make you very strong. I'm not going to do any of that initially here. What I'm going to show you is just the early story missions, how to level up, the sort of drops you can get, how to do some crafting, and run you through each of the missions, so that you know, in case you're getting stuck for whatever reason or find yourself getting overrun or out of your depth. There are gear vendors here as well. I had a look at them. They had some decent stuff, which would have made a bit of a difference, and I sold my things. But as you can see there, those are all free, right? We've got this one backpack which you can sell for 25 credits, but the rest of them have no value. Okay, so you can keep them, you can break them down, you can do whatever. Right now, they're in my inventory. I'm not too worried. I've only got 12 out of 36 spaces used on my inventory. You can see it there near the bottom of the screen. I've got 9 now because I got rid of those other bits and pieces. And I sold those attachments simply because they're not great. Okay, you can put them on and they might help your gun a little bit. But to be honest with you guys, it's so early, I wouldn't even bother with it. I'm going to concentrate on just building some credits and things like that, and we will get into the crafting in a short while. So that is the boo. This is going to be your main base. It's where you're going to be. You can restock here all the time. The other thing, guys, is you can fast travel to the boo at any time when you're on the map. Now, not when you're in combat, okay? So once you're out of combat, you can fast travel back to the boo. So you find yourself getting out of your depth, or you're in an area that's well above you, you went to open a safe house or something like that, you can fast travel back there. You can fast travel to the safe houses as well. That Lincoln Tunnel is a big mission which we're going to go and do shortly. We got a hostage rescue there to get more medical wing supplies. And here is the big main mission, the Madison Field Hospital, which is level 4 enemies, and that will open up our medical wing. There's another JTF support mission, which gives us security wing supplies, which is handy. So you can see there's plenty to do around the area. A supply drop. That'll give us a backpack blueprint and some good XP actually on that. Enemy level 3. Might go and do that shortly as well. So there's plenty to do around us. We've got plenty down near the Hudson Bay area where we actually landed. Right, and we've got a safe house there where we can spawn as well. So I'm going to go back and do those ones later on. But for now, that was getting the boo open, getting into Manhattan. This is at level 4, guys. We're going to be getting up to level 5, opening up new skills and doing the main missions. There's a little blurb there about the tutorial and matchmaking, so you can join up with other guys, randos out there, and have yourself some fun. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, hit a like or a sub. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, and Wubblemonster will be back soon.